The emergency overload in our hospitals. Too many patients and exhausted medical staff run off their feet. Let's go to reporter Jenna Hudson. Jenna?
Thanks, Tracy. In this hidden camera investigation, we found that people are waiting as long as 6 hours to be seen by emergency department doctors. Now, if you think that's bad, according to medical researchers, it's only going to get worse, and it's all thanks to a proposed government tax.
They don't have any beds.
They've got no beds.
There's no beds in the hospital and there's no beds in the emergency though.
They're full up.
About 4 hours, normally on the weekends about 4 to 5 hour wait.
A terminally ill cancer patient left with no option but to curl up on the ground waiting for a bed.
It is an absolutely shocking image. It is distressing in the extreme.
Children with their parents waiting for hours in pain.
Have you guys been waiting? 2 hours.
And older people waiting, fearing for their health.
An hour ago, it was 2:30. I'm still waiting for the blanket.
This is the current state of public hospital emergency departments.
It's tiring, it's emotionally draining, it's stressful, you get angry.
And queues are only going to get worse.
And who can afford to pay to go see a doctor all the time?
Right across the country, many Australians leave their health in the hands of public hospitals, but they can feel like they're just a number in a very long queue. Well, tonight, using hidden cameras, we'll show you just how long some patients are having to wait.
They've always been terrible, haven't they? And when you finally get in, it's like, oh, thank God for that. And then you sit and wait for another hour.
In this A Current Affair investigation, we visit 6 hospitals across the country.
Oh, they're never going to fix it now, love. It's too much of a mess. It really, really is bad. And it's the same in every state, honey.
One of these pensioners drove her elderly husband to hospital after a GP told them it was an emergency.
He had a bad fall, took him to the GP. GP said, nah, it's that bad on his right here, love, that he's lost his skin and whatever, bad fall, double vision, all the rest of it.
But the man waited 6 hours before he was seen by a doctor.
Is there much of a wait there, do you know?
It's not about a 4 hour wait.
4 hour wait.
Even on the best days, you know, you're waiting like 3 hours, 4 hours anyway.
This security guard says even when emergency departments appear quiet, you'll still have to wait.
Because what you see outside is not what's coming in the ambulances. Everyone looks at them and goes, not many people. They don't see the ambulances coming in every 2 or 3 minutes. So.
He advises us to go elsewhere.
But you're probably off going to that medical clinic.
We also witness a father with a sick son leave after an hour, fed up with the lack of attention.
You've been waiting a while, have you, mate?
Yeah. Do
you know how long the wait's going to be?
It depends what's wrong with her. It's really busy.
Yes, I believe I waited for an unacceptable time. Definitely.
Eddie Akbay broke his finger and was sent to an emergency department by his GP.
Well, it was so serious, whichever doctor's seen it, they were like, that's a horrible injury.
But Eddie waited 6 hours before being seen by a doctor.
Yeah, I reckon they should have shown me at least some sort of attention, at least some painkillers.
Absolutely, it's unfair to the staff.
Commentator Patrick Condren says if the federal government's $7 GP co-payment kicks in next year, more pressure will be put on hospital staff.
People are going to be too frightened to go to the GP, whether their circumstances prevent them from going or not.
A group of Australian medical experts have modelled what could happen if the proposed co-payment sends patients to hospital emergency departments rather than GPs. With no extra staff or capacity, the wait, if there's 4 extra patients per hour, will go up by about 3 hours on average. The average number of people waiting will jump from 9 people to over 30. This could increase the average time spent at an emergency department from 5.5 hours to 8.5.
There is no doubt that some people will change the way that they go to the doctor.
Queensland's Health Minister Lawrence Springborg says an independent study shows hospital waiting times are improving, so the co-payment will come at a bad time.
2 years ago, about 63% of patients were being seen, admitted or discharged in under 4 hours. The figures are now around 79%.
Dr. Anthony Fick used to run an emergency department. Now he works for Dialer Home Doctor, visiting patients after hours. He says the service is already helping relieve overcrowding.
90% of our patients are seen within a 2-hour period. It's a bulk billing, so it's a no out-of-cost expense.
The current state of public hospital is too slow, too packed, and also they don't value you at all.
And the Queensland Health Department has now apologised to the cancer patient who had to sleep on the floor while waiting for attention.